Hey everybody, this is Josh at Boulder Voice Lessons. Today we're going to be talking about how to open up your voice, how to sing with your true voice, how to increase a lot of texture into your voice. And we're going to be using the song Old Fashioned. I'm Old Fashioned. Music by Jerome Kern, words by Johnny Mercer. I'm old fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love the old fashioned thing. The sound of rain upon the window pane, the starry song that April sings. This year's fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands, there my heart understands. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. That's how I want to be. Anyway, the piano playing wasn't the best you'd ever heard, but the whole purpose of it is to open up your throat, open up your sound, let the voice be fed by the breath, and then just keep singing, right? So if we're going to start here, let's figure out how to do that. Can everybody go, I'm going to put these back on. Can everybody go, all right? So this is a way to keep the throat open, the glottis open, and to blow a lot of air through there. Can you try that? Now it's not a grinding. It's not some heavy metal. It's not that. It's breathe in on the ah breath, a lot of space. Oh. So that's on a C for me. Oh. Let's go down here. Oh. Oh. Start with an ah. Ah, and then add more breath to it. Ah, and then go back to the ah. Try that again. Ah, ah. All right, that's how you get this sound. I'm old-fashioned. Rather than I. Lately, I've heard different ideas of singing lessons, right? People are saying, let's make sure I don't blow this out. They're going, hey, 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 right? Okay, so let's think about that. What is that? What's happening there? Hey, see the soft palate? You don't see you see the larynx go way up, soft palate's dropping, so that pharyngeal space is pretty small. But if you're going, hey, okay, so it's not about yelling or screaming, it's about getting a deeper tone there. So this is helping you to open up your voice, all right? So if you're singing, I'm old-fashioned, I love the moonlight, I love the old-fashioned thing. Okay, so I don't want to sing like that. I'm not sure anybody wants to hear that. Maybe you do. Maybe with supersonic microphones and supersonic post-production, whatever, you can make that sound good. But I want it to be a little more meaty. All right? I'm old-fashioned. I love can add a little bit more into that. Let's keep going. The sound of rain upon a window pane, the starry song that April sings. This year's fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands, there my heart understands. I know I'm old-fashioned. All right, so this is me not really practicing this song, but when you're not practicing it and you are playing this, if I had some awesome jazz pianist, then I could really just concentrate on the breath and the... When I say breath, I don't mean like, making that sound. I'm talking about the flow of breath and the wideness of the glottal space and the amount of air that's flowing through the pharyngeal cavity. Right? We can go up with that. All right, let's say I wanted to add more of a jazzy sound to it or a pop sound. Hold my hands like this, but maybe I'm trying to get the idea of the breath really flowing through there. So let's finish this song. That's how I want to be, as long as you agree to stay old-fashioned with me. Okay, so let's think about opening the voice here on the last part. With me. What if I went with me? To me, that's a closed sound. It's a narrow sound. With me. With me. Now, you always have to be aware of your true sound. What is your true sound? For me, I'm a bass. So the idea that I want my normal, natural, true voice to come out comes from the flow of air, the deep pharyngeal space, the lowered larynx, the high soft palate, and the flow of air that allows me to sing with me. Hear the difference between with me? Okay, so when we're talking about finding our voice, strengthening our voice, we always want to work on the lower part of our voice first. Find the lower part of your voice. For basses, let's start, on A. Ah. For tenors, let's start on E flat. Ah. So we're getting a deep ah, an eh, and we're working on our chest voice. Ah. Oh, 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 oh. Now when we get up for basses on around A natural, we want to be on an E or an oo sound. E. Hear the difference there? Ah, E, and then you're going into falsetto. Work on that really well. For women, let's talk about your chest voice here. So chest voice, women, let's start for the lower voices. We're going to start on A flat. Ah, up there. Ah. Work on that. stepwise, chromatically going down. Higher voice women maybe start on C and really drill that chest voice. You got to get those muscles really strong, and you want to make the breath flow, make the pharyngeal space really deep. Get that ah breath, and then sing out on that same structure, okay? I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love... Oh, did you hear that? I held that. Let's get more air in front of that. I love the old-fashioned things. All right? Okay, so check out bouldervoicelessons.com. Drop me an email, info@bouldervoicelessons.com. Leave a comment, subscribe to the page, and let me know what you think of these voice lessons. I'm pretty sure that this is the best way to find your true voice. We want it to be deep. We want it to be wide. We want that pharyngeal space to be super long and high in the soft palate. Oh, rather than oh, oh, no. Oh. All right, so really find that deeper space as you go up. Work on the falsetto. Ooh. Okay, for women, it's super high. Let me know what you think. Thanks, everybody. Peace.